Hello, this is Jeff at OpSource, and with this tutorial we're going to look at creating files and deleting files through the Cloud Files API. So with our demo account, we have a single folder in our root container, and we'll switch over to our REST client. We'll set our authentication header, and get our cloud document. As before, we want to create files and folders in our root container. So we'll grab that URL. And for creating folders and files, we have to post data into the contents URL for that object. Now there are two ways to create a file through the Cloud Files API. There is a one-step post method, and unfortunately this client does not lend itself well to demonstrating that. And there is a two-step method that uses a post and a put. We'll demonstrate that one. So for this, as I said, this is going to be a post. We need to set a request header. We need to set a content type of csp.file-info, and we need to post an XML document. When we post a file document, there are three elements we have to supply. First is the name. Second is the MIME type. And third is a flag to indicate whether this file is public or private. We're just going to set it to false for now. So our response will be a code 201 created, and the response content will actually be the URL for that file object. So we'll go ahead and take a look at this document. We'll get rid of the XML and the header since we don't need those anymore. Okay, here is our file XML, and obviously we haven't uploaded anything. The bytes number is 0. So how do we populate this file object with actual file data? We use a put method to the content link. So we'll do content, and we'll put some data in here. And when we do this, we will get back a 204 no content. So if we change this to get, we should be able to get the contents back of that file, which we did. That's how easy it is to create files using a two-step process. Like I said, unfortunately this client does not lend itself to displaying the single step post method. So now that we've created a file, we no longer need it. We can delete this by simply using the delete method to the file URL. And as before, when you send a delete to a file or folder, your response code will be a 204, and there will be no content returned with that request, which means the file is now sitting in our recycle bin. So if you look at that in the UI, we can see our test file is in the recycle bin. And to delete that object, we will get its URL from the recycle bin and issue a delete to that URL. And as before with the other delete, you will get a 204 no content. And to verify, the file has been permanently deleted from the storage account. So that is how easy it is to create files and delete them through the Cloud Files API. Thank you for